Hi, I'm Shannon Rollins with Shannon Rollins Real Estate, and here we are, December 2023. I was in the store yesterday. Somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, I know you're our local real estate expert. What is the market doing?" So it made me think it's probably time for a quick market update before the end of the year. End of the year, what we are seeing from real estate agents is that there are a lot of buyers out there that are now thinking, let's throw out a low ball offer to that seller. The house has been on the market a little while, they're probably desperate. So it made me think, let me go back and look at the sold data for the last 6 months. So we looked in the MLS, our realtor system, from the Aiken MLS for Aiken, the Augusta MLS for Evans and North Augusta, because the data is more appropriate for those areas, for those prospective MLSs. And this is what we found. In Aiken, 491 homes sold in the last 6 months, excluding new construction. 220 sold in 30 days or less. 352 sold within 60 days or less. 409 sold within 90 days or less. So that is 83% of the homes sold within 90 days or less. In Evans, 379 homes sold in the last 6 months, excluding new construction. 50 sold in the last 30 days or less. 233 sold in 60 days or less. 315 sold in 90 days or less. Again, this is about 83% of the homes sold within 90 days or less. In North Augusta, in the last 6 months, excluding new construction, 35 homes sold in 30 days or less, 154 sold in 60 days or less, 203 sold in 90 days or less. That was about 76% of the homes sold within 90 days or less. So what is this telling us? That tells us that houses are staying on the market longer before they sell. But what we also did see is that the homes are selling compared to their list price within 1 to 4% of their list price. So they're not selling far below their listing price. They're selling really relatively close, like normal, to their listing price. So if they're priced right, they're probably going to be going under contract within and selling 90 days and close to their listing price still. So if I have a buyer, this is what I always say. First of all, do you love this home? Do you want this home no matter what? And if the answer is yes, then I always say, do not throw out a lowball offer, because you run the risk of offending that seller. You have to remember that is a home to that seller. They've put their life and their love and raised kids, and the home means a lot to them. They're very emotional about it. And you don't want to run the risk of offending them with a lowball offer that they may never sell you that house. I know that sounds crazy, but I've seen it happen. I've had sellers say, "Shannon, decline that offer. I'm never selling them my house." And the buyer come back, the agent come back and say, "Shannon, they really do want that house. They're willing to pay full price," whatever. The seller's like, no way. They're never buying my house. So it can happen. I even had a seller counter above listing price to somebody that threw in a lowball offer. So don't run the risk. If you love that house, you need to craft an offer that is favorable to you from all the terms that are involved with making an offer. It's not all about price. There is price, and you want it to be favorable for you as a buyer, of course, but not ridiculous maybe so much that you offend the seller. You have to think about, do you need assistance with your closing costs? If you do, you again don't want to throw out a lowball offer. Do you need the seller to buy you a home warranty so that you're protected for the first year should something happen and you don't have the cash available to replace an AC system, for instance? If that's important, you need to craft that in your offer as well. So also closing date. You need to make an offer price that is favorable to the seller so that you can get all the terms that you want as a buyer. There's a lot to it. If you say, you know what, I don't really care if I don't get that house, if they don't like my lowball offer, well, just don't make the offer. Go find a house you love. You want to have a house you love too, so find the house that's right for you. And I want to remind everybody, if you are thinking about or know somebody that's thinking about buying a house in the first quarter of 2024, give me a call, send me a text directly, personally to my cell phone, 706-339-4984 to sign up with us, because I will be gifting $1,000 towards your home inspection, your appraisal, something like that, some gifts. It's a holiday. So I will be doing that for those buyers that sign up with me directly before the end of 2023 if you're going to be buying in the first quarter of 2024. You must be a new client of Shannon Rollins Real Estate. We would love to help you. And remember, my team and I are on standby 7 days a week, ready to help you take the smoother road to sold.